it starts like that.
Yeah, well, it was huge. It was like growing in amongst a lot of like little things, and I just thought, prize. That was my
invasive.
Yeah, big thistle. And I know
Just moving it around, letting it invade all the
like,
different
I have nowhere to put it. Someone's gonna want this.
Someone wants it.
Will you take my
Will
thistle?
you take my thistle till I'm not renting? Then I can take it back. That's funny.
Yeah, so anyways.
I can see how that could happen. There's a lot of weeds that are actually quite pretty.
Yeah.
Obviously invasive, but beautiful.
Yeah.
Much like us. Invasive but beautiful. So, guys, we had a bonfire the other night, and
I'm trying to remember
think this is gonna be as
what
funny.
happened.
This is not going to be as funny for anybody. I wish I would have got a photo of it, because then we at least could have put the photo in. But we were burning our fire, and Dad put like a bunch of wood in the fire all at once.
Oh yeah.
And then me and Mom were like telling like a funny story, and Dad like turned to look at us
Oh,
and was laughing. And the fire, because he had just put so much like wood in it, it had grown so big in like an instant because it was windy out. And Dad looked and was like laughing at us like this, like, and the fire literally was behind him, like on him.
He was in the fire.
He was literally, I'm not kidding,
Yeah.
we kept saying Dad was in the fire, because he actually was, like, we were looking at him, and the fire, he was in the fire.
See his face and the flame. Good thing he had a hat on.
Yeah, he had his
His-
hood up too.
His hair would have been singed completely.
100%.
Like he was in the top of the fire was all around his
Like,
head.
he was, I wish I could transfer my brain, like, my image of it into the TV so you could see, because, like, it was literally Dad inside of the fire.
And looking straight at us,
Little
laughing.
face sitting out laughing.
And talking and laughing, and we were like, Dad!
We were literally laughing, and then we, like, looked and we're like, you're in the fire!
You're in the fire! You gotta move back!
You're in it! And he was like, whoa! He was literally like, whoa! That was like his reaction. And then we had to like go over and make sure nothing
Yes,
happened.
we're like, are you burned? Are you okay?
Like, are your eyebrows still on?
Yes.
Like all the
I seriously, he would have singed his whole head of hair.
It was so funny because like he was in, like, I can't make this up, inside the fire, and then he's like, whoa, whoa. And it's like, hello? Like, what? And it was because the wind was like kind of swirling, and so the wind was blowing this way, so the fire was kind of like, the flame was pointing this way, and he was standing there, added flame, and then turned around, and the fire, like with the wind, moved and shifted this way, and then he was in it.
Yes. Oh my
It
gosh.
was so funny.
It was funny and so like funny. Nobody was hurt, thankfully. But it was such an image that was so funny. And like
seeing him inside the fire smiling.
we've had our fair share of mishaps around
my
fire.
gosh.
Like that's another story you have to mark down is when you
Yeah.
were under the tent with the fire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I can admit to some of this on camera. The time it was raining, so we put a tarp over the fire, like that. And then Dad filled a can with gasoline and threw it into the fire, and the fire went and hit the tarp above and splayed all the flame out. And I was sitting like,
You were just
super
you
close
were
to the
little.
fire like this.
Yeah.
And I went, "Ah!" like that, and I flipped my chair and rolled out the back. And like, I do not, like, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to just like throw a cup of gas.
No.
Like,
Well, you
don't-
shouldn't do
I
it.
don't. I'm not saying that this was right. I'm just saying that my dad did it. I'm not saying you should
Don't
take
do
him to
it.
jail.
Don't do it.
I'm not saying you should take him to jail. I'm just saying it happened. Allegedly, this maybe happened, and we had a tarp on top of the fire, and it just made the whole flame like splay out. Super dangerous. But since no one was injured except the hair on my legs,
Right?
it was hilarious, and we talk about it all the time because I literally flew at the like heat of the
Well,
fire.
and I was in the house. I was getting a few things ready to bring bring out because we were probably gonna have a wiener roast or something. I was
Yeah.
getting stuff ready in the house, and I could see this happening. The fire's going. There's this like
Your
tarp,
tarp,
like it's
why
just
did we do that?
suspended, like
Yeah, like
by
between
trees and twigs and stuff. And then you're sitting there as cute as can be in your little lawn chair, and I heard
Not telling
something.
anybody. He throws an entire
Yeah,
thing
I
past
heard,
the
I heard,
door.
woof, like I heard a rumble of a woof, and I looked right away, and I saw this like billowing of smoke, and then I saw you laying on your back with your chair, like your chair on your back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? So then I went barreling out there, and then that's when Dad explained what happened, and you were like telling me about it, and Dad, blah blah blah, and I go back, and you were laughing, and it was so.
It was funny. Like, honestly, if you're close with your parents and you've spent a lot of time with them and they haven't accidentally almost killed you a few times, I mean, honestly, like,
Oh
I can't
my
make this up.
goodness.
Yeah, it was so funny. It honestly, like, obviously very dangerous. Don't throw gasoline in a fire like that. Don't sit too close to a fire, and probably don't put a tarp above a fire. There's so many things wrong with the story. This was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not saying 15 years ago you could do it, but I'm just saying we did that.
Right? And we had that tiger torch.
Stop.
And we wonder why we're all firebugs.
I have so many fire stories.
I do
Because
too.
remember when we threw the can of beans in the
Yes, we always would try and throw things in the fire and see
We-
what happened. And then we'd have to take
Kate
cover.
literally read that like you could open a can by throwing it in the fire, and so I feel like we should have a full fire.
Fire story.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna save it.
Campfire stories. Campfire stories.
You guys, if you think that story of my dad is not insane and is actually entertaining, let us know and we can do an entire podcast of campfire stories because, oh my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
the way we could tell stories about a campfire.
I have two more that you will have to write down, and it's about the birthday cake
Yeah.
and the coal walking.
Oh my god.
Those have to go in the fire.
I feel like I've just exposed something really personal about our family. That's why I'm scared of the podcast. I would rather not have any of this like public knowledge. Oh my gosh.
Oh dear. What have we done?
Time is of the essence on this topic, okay? I can't be more serious about this. I need all of your help watching this because time is seriously of the essence.
Okay, what is this?
You're not gonna help me
Oh,
because
gosh.
you're no help with this.
Uh-oh.
I need your guys' help, okay? Mom and I are going to Disneyland
Yay!
for one day because we're gonna be in California for a work trip. Work trip.
I found my Mickey ears.
Good.
My Dumbo ears, rather.
So mom and I are gonna be in California because I have to go to a work thing for 3 days and it's right near Disneyland, so we're gonna pop in. And for years and years and years and years, I have been trying to convince Mom to go on the
No.
Incredicoaster.
Oh gosh, why would you bring that up?
And you guys, she is so scared of the Incredicoaster. She believes full on that if she gets on the Incredicoaster, she will perish
I
on the
will.
ride.
My heart is gonna stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I've tried to tell her, I've had many people tell her that she's been on Gardens of the Galaxy, the big drop, and she can do it.
Reluctantly, I can live through it.
Okay, but I feel
I'm
like
shaking so much when I'm done.
the Gardens of the Galaxy ride is, in my opinion, way more intense than the Incredicoaster, and I want you guys to weigh in the comments because I believe if anyone can convince her to go on the Incredicoaster, it's you guys watching. Okay?
I can't believe you brought this up right now. Like, my hands are sweating. Like, my hands are sweating so bad about this.
And see, here's the other problem, you guys, because it's just me and Mom going to Disney. So if Mom won't go on the ride, I'm gonna go on alone.
Oh, no.
Can you picture that? Picture that. Me in the single rider lane.
I want to go on so bad with you, and then I even went in the lineup the last time we were there, and then I had to
waited
duck
in the
out.
line, and then we were getting into the kind of coaster. Mom was like, she was getting in, and she literally was like this, getting in. She was like, I can't. And then she was like, and then they were like, it's okay, you can just crawl through, and you were literally like, onto the other side.
And like I think about how quick the ride is over, and if I could only have like an out of body experience that I'm just like survive it and just sit there like
I weirdly feel like you'd actually find it fun, and that's partially why I want you to go on it, because I just think you would actually think it was enjoyable. So is it the loop? Is it the loop that freaks you out? What is it? Is it the fast start?
You know what I really hate the most is when you're doing a turn and you're like sideways and you feel like you might fall out, and you're like, and then you look up and then it's so high. I'm scared of heights, and I also like the turn and you're leaning. I hate that feeling.
That's what you're worried about?
Yeah.
The turn. When you're leaning.
I don't even know if I'm scared of the loop because I feel like it would be over so fast. Like,
Yeah, well, the loop literally just pushes you into your chair. So, like, I think people think in a loop you would go to the top and fall out. But because of, like, the force of it, you're just basically, you get pushed down into your seat more.
like I try and imagine just sitting in there and what it would feel like, and I'm going up that initial, like when they're like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom! And
Yeah.
then they're like, that's it. Like when I'm watching it, feel my hands. My hands are sweating. When I see you on, they are sweating. No, they're sweating. They are sweating. When I see you on it and they're doing that, I feel so sorry for you. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm scared to go up that.
What has to happen
Oh.
for you to do it?
Like that's the thing. Like I've gone through this before. What would it take for me to go on that ride? And if someone offered me $1 million, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I couldn't and I wouldn't. Like I couldn't and I wouldn't because
What about $1 billion? $1 billion.
I don't know what it will
$1
take.
billion.
I wish I could go on it. Like
$1 billion.
I-
Billion.
I really don't know if I could survive it.
$1 billion.
And people go on it for fun.
I've went on it like 5 times back to back if there's no line.
See, and like, I just don't, like, people go on it for fun, and I see little kids going on it, and I'm like, surely I should do it because little kids are going on it. I am so afraid to go on it.
When you abandoned me that one time when we waited in line, I think I was sat next to like an 8-year-old. So
I know. I don't know.
I've also been sat next to like an 80-year-old. That's where I'm like, I don't think your heart's gonna stop on the ride. I'm not saying for certainly it won't, but I'm willing to take the risk because I really feel like the ride won't kill you. Will you?
Will I what? Will I what? What are you making me commit to?
Will you go on the credit coaster?
Oh, like I could commit to wanting to go on it, but I don't know if I can do it. Like, Kate, you've had to do things to face your fears. Like,
Exactly.
you've had to, and I feel like such a.
You sat on your butt while I performed at Midsummer.
I know, and I was like, I should be inspired by you to be able